What's going on, everybody? It's your boy UU. And before we get into this episode, I got a couple favors to ask you. First, I need you to go to iTunes and subscribe to the podcast. Leave us a review. Show us a little love. Hopefully a 5-star review, because we're just that good. We're 5 stars, you know. Leave us a review. Let us know what you think about the podcast and the show. Then when you're done with that, I need you, if you want to support us and our cause, to head over to trailmatic.com/Patreon. That's Patreon. Trailmatic.com/Patreon. Find out how you can become a patron of this show and support us. You know, we got a couple good, cool gifts out there for you. So, yeah, check that out and get back at us. And now we finna start the show. Boom.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trailmatic.com. Trailmatic.com.
What it do, people? We are back again, man, bruh. Episode 5. It's going down.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy UU, and I got the boy Riffa.
R-I-double-F-A.
R-I-double-F-A. Man, how was your weekend, bro?
It was cool. It was all right.
It was cool?
It was a birthday weekend.
It was. Oh, that's right, man. For y'all that don't know, Sharif just
3-1. 31.
You did hit the 3-1.
Oh,
and, yeah.
15.
Yes, we are the early millennials. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
How you feel being 3-1?
Feels like 21.
No.
They all feel the same.
For everybody that's out there that's like 21 is like, oh, 31 is too old. No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not. You
It
know what
really
I'm saying? I mean, it kind of is, because when you hit 30, you're like, you can't do like certain shit no more. Like, you can't be a dick.
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, you do gotta be careful.
cautious.
Because you got responsibilities.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't get caught doing dumb shit anymore.
Yeah. So did you watch the game?
Yes, I saw the end of it.
The end
I
of
didn't
it.
see all of it. I was gone. I wasn't even at home when it started.
What part did you catch?
I caught the end of the third and the fourth quarter.
So you didn't see the first, the second,
Didn't see
the
first
halftime
half.
show.
No, didn't see any of that.
Didn't see any of the commercials.
To be honest, wasn't really interested in the game until the very end.
Do you watch basketball?
Oh, I do.
Like throughout the season?
Here and there. If I catch it, I catch it. You know, if the game looks good, like if it's a close game, like it's, you know, if it's two contenders, I'll give it a chance. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch it. But, you know, my Lakers ain't doing good, so I ain't really been into watching it. So
Yeah, Kobe's
ouch.
gone.
Yeah, Kobe, it hurts. Ouch. The
Yeah.
feeling hurts.
Yeah, so you know it's probably going to be LeBron's league for like the next 5 or 6 years.
Yeah, it probably is.
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. It began yesterday.
Yeah, it really did. So you watched the I mean, who were you going for?
It didn't matter to me, but you know, I was honestly leaning towards the Warriors for the fact that they had a great season, and I thought the only way to top off one of those seasons is to complete it with the championship, or it kind of really don't mean nothing.
The Warriors are the New England Patriots.
Yeah, they chose in the Super
They're the
Bowl.
New England Patriots.
Chose in the Super Bowl. Exactly. They're the basketball New England Patriots. Exactly.
I never thought nobody else. I never thought that could happen again.
It did.
And they pretty much proved that it can happen again.
It can happen. It did.
Yeah.
Curry cried.
Man, you know he cried. You know he took his contacts out and started crying. Bruh.
He's leaning on one of his teammates' shoulders, crying.
Yes,
consoling him.
The memes that came out. Did you see all the memes and stuff?
Man, I ain't even seen them yet. I bet. I didn't even go on anything, no kind of social media, just because I didn't want it. I knew it was gonna be flooded.
It was super flooded.
I knew.
I was a part of this flood because I was posting shit everywhere.
Yeah, I bet. I know who you were going for, so I know you were shitting.
I was going for LeBron, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like LeBron is the best player in the league. And you know what? I went to my parents' house, and I was arguing with my mom, my sister, and my dad the whole time because they all hate LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And like they're all yelling at me. And I'm trying to tell them that I think Curry is trash because all Curry has is the 3-point shot. And if his 3-point shot ain't hitting, the motherfucker is useless.
He wasn't hitting, and it was affecting because then loose balls, rebounds go to Cleveland, and it's like that three was for nothing. He was rushing shots too. He was just he catch and throw. Yeah, I was like, you got a lot of quite a few. You got half a quarter left. What are you doing?
Yeah, he couldn't find his rhythm. You know why? Because you live by the three, you die by the three.
That's a true statement,
and that's what happened with them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I don't like Curry. Because it'd be different if people said, "Okay, Curry is the best 3-point shooter of all time or in the league." Yeah, I'd be like, "Okay, cool, yeah, I can take that." But you can't be like he's the best player in the league, right? Yeah. This motherfucker don't got the blocks that LeBron do. He don't get the steals that LeBron get. He don't fucking
with 3-pointers, Ray Allen would say, "I beg to differ."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
I think Reggie Miller might say it too, but
yeah. No, well, I think Steph
definitely he lives by that, and he can't really, if he ain't on, he ain't on. And LeBron and them, they picked him apart near the end. Like they were like,
people don't give credit to Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie, he deserves a lot of credit too. He was taking it to the hole. He was playing strong to the end.
He was rebounding.
Even Love. Kevin Love. LeBron
was in the rebounds.
And LeBron had his team full this time. Yeah, he didn't have him last year. This time he did. It made the difference.
Kevin Love didn't. I mean, it made a difference.
Rebounds make a difference. So I mean,
of course, yes. I'm not.
So I mean, he didn't score. He wasn't like a scoring monster and nothing like that. But he contributed with rebounds and stuff. He made some key ones. He made some key ones at the end and down the stretch. That's what really helped at the end too.
And that block by LeBron,
how disgusting was that?
Jesus Christ!
I'm glad I caught that.
Yeah, my mom was like, "He fouled him. They fouled Iguodala."
Even if I was going for the other team, I was just like, that was nasty, and you got to give it to him.
It was nasty. And
I almost pulled my LeBron jersey out. I got one from when he first was with the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh no, I'll never burn anything I pay for.
You didn't burn the jersey.
I got it from a friend that passed away, so I ain't burning it.
Well, R.I.P. to that. Who was it? Was it Matt?
Troy.
Oh, it was Troy. R.I.P. to Troy.
Yeah. And I got that, and I still hold it, because it was from my memory of when I liked LeBron. It was like a lot.
So you don't like LeBron?
Well, it's not that I don't like him, but I lost a lot of respect how he did Cleveland at first, and I think he kind of made amends. He made amends with it.
We about to get into a sports argument right now, bro. You lost respect.
A little respect for how
he did Cleveland, but you didn't lose no respect for Cleveland for how they did LeBron?
Oh, no, I did also. Because how they treated him during and after.
East Coast ain't got no love for West Coast?
Hey, no. What the thing is, the fans did push him. They pushed him. They definitely did. It didn't help.
He went,
and then after the fact, when they burning the jerseys, I mean, that's overboard. I never liked that for any team to do that. It's like, it's overboard.
I mean, they was upset, man. They was upset because.
But they all fell back in love with him when he came back.
Of course, but they were upset because there was when he left, it was more than just like him switching teams. Like he brought like economy. To Cleveland. You know what I'm saying?
He was Cleveland.
Like there were jobs that were created because of LeBron. Yeah. So when he left, it was like. Niggas going on unemployment. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But my whole thing is, he played there for like 7 years.
Oh, yeah. And they didn't help him.
He played his heart out, bruh.
Oh, yeah. But they didn't build around him right.
He went to the finals by himself.
Yeah.
With Virgil, I think.
And whoever else.
Who else was it? It was nobody else. I don't remember anybody else.
Yeah. That's how bad it was.
I just remember Virgil was there, flopping his ass around like a fucking fish.
No, but definitely he put that city on his shoulders and he carried him, and he took him up to the championship and he.
So are you mad that he says, you know what, y'all don't want to give me no help, but fuck y'all, I'm leaving?
I was mad at both. Like they did him wrong, but he also did. He's from Cleveland, He's from
Akron.
Akron, but he's
not
from
the same.
Yeah, he's from Ohio.
That's like Dallas and Houston.
And he's from Ohio. Okay, he's from Ohio. He's Ohioan. Shout out to Ohioans. They're celebrating their ass off still.
They getting turned up right now. They're out there.
But they ain't as cold as a Laker fan over there in L.A. They start rioting. Although that's horrible.
Fucking Thug Nation.
But seriously though, I mean, I was happy for LeBron because he promised that he'd do it, and what did he do? He did it. He brought it to him.
I'm
emotionally.
happy for him,
you could tell it really meant a lot to him.
Yeah.
I mean, he was glad he could do it and kind of make up for the animosity they had towards each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sure all of it was gone.
You know what? You talking about between him
and the city of Cleveland?
In Cleveland? Okay.
Yeah,
I thought you were talking about... You know that they're talking about this may be the new rivalry.
It looks like it could be.
This may be the new Magic and Bird.
It's 2 in a row. Let's see if they have a tiebreaker. If they have the tiebreaker next year, they could.
It's lit.
There's always contenders, and there's going to be.
Do you know that LeBron has been to no matter what? Like people be saying, LeBron needed Dwayne Wade to win a championship. Okay, nobody said that. Nobody said anything about Dwayne Wade needing LeBron to win that championship, right? Yeah. Because when you took LeBron out of the mixture, they did not. Miami didn't win the championship.
Nah.
You see what I'm trying to say? Like LeBron went to the finals the next 2 years after he left Miami.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's still consistently 6 years in a row.
6 years in a row. Nobody's been able to do that
except his teammate, who was the dude that was with him over in Miami because he brought someone with him. I forgot who it is, and they've done it with him.
Farrell? No,
from Miami. From Miami. Yeah. He brought someone.
James Jones.
I can't remember who it is.
He brought a couple people from him.
Yeah, but someone that was there every year since the beginning.
I think it was James Jones.
I can't remember the name, honestly.
He's old.
The one in there.
They got some old people in there getting rings, and it's like, nigga, you ain't do shit.
He's sharing some love for his old teammates.
You didn't bring nobody a drink. You didn't bring nobody a Gatorade.
You didn't hand me a towel when I was coming to the bench to get the play from the coach.
Shit, you couldn't send a text to my girl when I was out here playing. You didn't do nothing, dog. Shit. But yeah, man, all in all, man, it was good. It was a good series, man. I'm happy for LeBron, man.
And congratulations to him, definitely.
So what else went on this week, bruh?
What else went on this week? Definitely, there was some animal attacks.
Oh, Jesus.
And, you know...
What the hell is going on with animals right now?
It's crazy. I mean, rest in peace to that little 2-year-old who that gator took, you know, but I was seeing that there's like a cougar or something, a mountain lion or something that had a kid in his mouth like yesterday or something like that now, and had him in his head in his mouth.
Is the world about to end?
Mom ran out, pried the mouth open. Shout out to that mom.
Yo, moms, let me tell you something. Yo, when there's children, I've seen some shit where moms go crazy. You heard about the mom lifting the car off the kid? I see this one video a while back where it was like a mom and like it was a mom and her husband, and I guess they left like the kids in the baby seat and they stepped out of the car for a second, and then somebody hopped into the car to steal their car. You know what I'm saying? Nice. And this mom and this dad turned into fucking superheroes. Okay, the first thing the mom did was she took her elbow and she busted the glass open. Pow! I was like, whoa, yeah. And then she was like holding on. They were dragging them through the parking lot. The dad hopped into the window. It was all kind of like crazy shit. It was like an action movie. I was like,
you fight with someone's kids, like they don't even care. The fear gets thrown out the window. They don't even care.
It does.
I mean, that dad wrestled with that gator. You know what I'm saying?
They said he wrestled with the gator.
Yeah, I mean,
would you ever wrestle with a gator for your kid?
My kid, yeah.
I don't know because I don't have any kids.
I don't have any too.
Right now, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of, you got to step back. I mean, I kind of have to say I don't know because I don't have
kids. But if I had one, I'd probably be like.
But I do know that I would do it for my niece. So in that aspect, I'm pretty sure I do it for my niece. I'm trying to think of like
somebody I would, like a kid I would do it for, and I just don't know him. Not even my nephew. I'm looking at him like, yeah, you're not really mine. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're kind of my brothers, and, you know, I got a little beef with him sometimes. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But in all honesty, I probably would like those sticks. Yeah,
in the moment, you don't know what you do. Honestly, until you're in that moment. Until you're in that moment, I mean, anyone could say they do it, but then in that moment, they may just freeze.
It's all fight or flight.
Never know. Yeah. So I mean, those parents have on both occasions intervened. You know what I'm saying? Got in there and fought for their child, and the kid who had that mountain lion or cougar or whatever. Live, you know what I'm saying?
So how did this shit happen with this damn gator? Because from what I heard, I don't know because I haven't really followed the story all the way. But from what I heard, it was a fucking lagoon or some shit at Disneyland.
No, Disney World, right?
Disney World,
okay. Over in Orlando, yeah.
And these people hopped into this damn lagoon, And apparently there was a sign that says "Do not swim in lagoon."
It said "Do not swim." No signs that said gators. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the thing. Like, why is there like live gator sign? But maybe they didn't know there was any gators.
They didn't. I don't think they knew. That's why there wasn't any signs. Yeah, but you
would. Oh, this looks like a real lagoon.
But you would think that they'd have to at least check it every so often for something like that, because that's where they're at. They're in Florida. There's anacondas, pythons, gators.
Well, they just check. But come on,
bull sharks in the
do you
canals.
Know gators be getting in people's houses? When does a gator get into your house? Like you just like this is what happens. Like you go.
You leave the door open.
You leave the door open for a second to go get some ice for your drink, and you come back out and sit down, and you don't think about it. And then you go in your house later, and there's a fucking gator in your house.
Yeah. It scares the shit out of you. You walk up on that shit, and that shit just like, oh shit. You know,
they hiss too. They be like,
yeah, they just open their mouth and do that breathing shit.
I tried to hiss.
I can't do this.
Yeah, I tried to hiss. I'm not popping with the hiss right now.
Can't do it either.
Yeah.
I can't do the gator. Yeah, it's crazy. I would not fuck with that.
I would just think Disneyland would have a little bit more.
I'd rather go to Disneyland
or Disney World. I can get this fucked up. And it's crazy because I got fam down in Florida too. But I would think that Disney would be a little bit more aware of.
Well, they're putting a gate up now.
Fucking live gators.
Yeah, I would hope so.
You know what I'm saying?
I would have hoped so, but yeah, they didn't. The kid was, ankle deep in water with the dad right there nearby, and it just snatched him. I mean, you don't see that coming, because the dude took a picture of that area earlier that day or something like that. A dude gave him the news a picture that I saw. And there was you were like, do you see a gator in here? You can't see it until you really zoom in and do like this one thing. There's a gator laying right there in the brush by the edge. You didn't even see it, and that wasn't there at that moment for the kid, but I'm just saying it was like an earlier picture the guy took. Yeah. And it just shows to show that there was something in there already that dude knew.
So how did the kid actually die?
Oh, it took him under.
It took him. Mom just started eating him.
I don't know. They found the kid. But
was he mutilated?
Like 6 feet deep or something.
This is when
I don't know. I didn't see any story. I haven't seen any story yet that said
when they say his body was mutilated. That's when you know it was serious.
Is that what they said, or you?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking you.
Oh, I didn't see if they did say that.
Or like he died because he drowned. You know what I'm saying?
Either way,
it's fucked up.
Either way, it's horrible. Yeah, I mean, to be eaten or to be. Yeah, man. It's bad. It's oh my goodness.
I would feel like I'm not gonna lie to you. I would feel like a shitty parent. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they tried. Even the mom ran in to help, but she didn't wrestle.
Why are they taking him into the fucking lagoon that says don't swim?
Should have been holding him.
No swim.
That kid was too young, 2 years old. I wouldn't even let him wait that long. I don't know. I don't understand that either.
What if there's other kind of critters and shit in there? Like poisonous critters and shit.
I wouldn't trust that shit, personally.
You know what I'm saying?
Even if they say it's man-made, you don't know what's gotten in.
I don't know the full story, so I can't talk. You know what I'm saying? I can't really give a full.
I can only say what I would have done, and at the same time, until I was in that situation with my own kid, which I don't have one, I don't know what would have happened. How I would have reacted. So,
yeah.
I mean, at least that father tried. Condolences to that family. I mean, he's lost a kid, but I mean that's got to be tough.
Man, it is tough.
From Nebraska, going to Florida for vacation, and that's how your vacation is.
Man, Florida at this time right now is a fucking like a tourist state at this point. I used to go down there every summer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You never been? Never been. This is Florida at summertime. Tourists everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is because you got Universal Studios, you got you know what I'm saying, Disney World.
Yeah, it's like the East Coast Cali.
Yeah, it really is, and it's hot.
Southern East, obviously.
Yeah. It's a lot of people that come. It's very humid. It rains every day. You know what I'm saying? At the same time. And, it's definitely prime time for gators. You know what I'm saying?
All types of those, and like those reptiles and things. You know what I'm saying? Like gators, anacondas, boas. They're all moving away down on the south. They're coming across, and they'll be in Texas. I mean, they found them in East Texas already. Like
those motherfuckers in swamps and shit and bogs.
Yeah, it's the right environment for us, and that's the reason they're thriving.
You ever watch that show with the gator people and shit? Those country ass motherfuckers.
Those guys are crazy. The Gator Boys.
Yeah.
Crazy guys.
Yeah, those
no way in hell
crazy
messing with gators that close.
Like if you grow up in that shit, man, you just fuck around with gators and shit.
It's wild.
Yeah,
it's real wild.
Man, so check. So what else, man? So okay, it was your birthday.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, June 16th.
June 16th. Who Also, it's the same birthday as
Tupac. Amaru Shakur.
Tupac Amaru Shakur. Yeah. In which they released the new trailer.
Yes.
To the Tupac biopic. Biopic.
Yeah, there you go.
You know what I'm saying? Is it biopic? I always want to say biopic. I think it's
biopic, I think.
So they released a new trailer on your birthday. And this is your favorite rapper, too. This is, y'all don't know, this is his favorite rapper. They got the same birthday.
He's the GOAT.
And they released a trailer on your birthday. It was like a gift to you,
almost. Yeah, it was a gift letting me know that it's going to be a great movie ahead of us. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a movie that should have been made a long time ago. They probably should have made this a long time ago. But
it's different these days, though, because all of our heroes they're old as shit now, and now they can tell their stories.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I mean, now
it would have been. This is probably the time when they would have, if they were still alive, that they would have done a movie anyway.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you see that came out with the Straight Outta Compton. They have the Biggie movie. They're sharing it with new generations. Because the only way to share it with them is kind of.
They even said that there may be a Bone. I remember watching DJ Vlad. I think that there may be a Bone movie coming.
There needs
Bone
to
Thugs
be.
and Harmony.
It needs to be great group. But
let's get back to Tupac movie. One of the things that I'm interested in with this Tupac movie is they got the guy who played Biggie in a Notorious movie, the Biggie movie, to play Biggie in the Tupac movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he did a great job.
Yeah,
he did a great job.
He did a great job so much that they're gonna bring him in this.
I mean, I didn't see that Biggie movie. I mean, until years later. I mean, it probably was last year that I saw it. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't go watch it?
Nah.
God damn, fool, you really are a pockhead. Like,
no, I'd heard that they did. No, I heard that. I hate to say it, but it was Anthony Mackie who was playing Tupac.
Oh yeah.
And the portrayal of Tupac wasn't really great. You know, like they kind of.
it was more. It was a
Biggie movie. Yeah, it was a Biggie movie. But I was like, I was like, I'll watch you later, and I ended up watching it, and it was a good movie. Definitely a good movie.
It was a good movie.
Yeah.
Tupac, the guy who's playing Tupac, in this new movie, he fucking looks like Pac.
Yes, he does.
Did you see that shit?
Yes.
I was like,
that I enjoyed better. I was like, this guy should have been in that Biggie movie.
They threw some CG on this motherfucker. It's really a nigga with a green suit on.
A whole green suit they put in Tupac. Yeah. This is actually what's that one place where they had Tupac, the hologram Tupac.
Oh yeah.
That's what it's all over.
Yeah, they put the green screen on. They put the Tupac hologram. You can't even tell.
Nah,
amazing CG work going on right now.
That's Hollywood.
Yeah, that dude, he looks like Pac.
Yeah, he did a hell of a job for casting. I mean, he looks great, and I mean, it looks good. Like that, from cutting from scene to scene in that trailer, it kept me involved, kept me wanting more. And after seeing it, I was like, I can't wait to see it, just to see how they do him. You know what I'm saying, for his movie.
Yeah,
I hope they do it right. You know.
I was one thing I liked about that trailer was I liked how throughout the trailer you hear his mom talking.
Yes.
In the back the whole time, which I thought was really dope. Yeah, rest in peace to Mr. Finish Court. Yes. I thought it was really dope because you know that his mom was like a big like figure in his life.
If it wasn't for her, we wouldn't have Dear Mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so, I mean,
even more than that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. She played a big role. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, she's what molded him in a sense because,
right?
Like to who he was because she's the one that had her. She was the one involved with the Black Panther. She was the one that gave him the political side of how his views were, and he soaked it all up and mixed it in with the street life that he was growing up with, and selling drugs and everything that he was involved with, you know, to survive and look how he turned out. He turned out to be one of the most influential rappers we've ever had.
Yeah. You know? In big part due to Finish Court. That's what was dope about the trailer because I'm listening and I'm like, man, like this is exactly how it's supposed to be.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know, I just wish you would have stayed a little longer with us to be able to see the movie made. You know,
I think he's watching it.
Yeah, they'll be watching it together. Maybe that was the plan. They'll get to watch it together up there. You know what I'm saying? That's
on the big IMAX screen in the sky. Listen, when I die, there better be IMAX screens.
It better be.
There better be IMAX screens, and I better be able to watch the whole movie of my life and be able to rewind and fast forward whenever I want.
Change angles, everything.
Skip.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, I remember this shitty ass part of my life. Skip.
When I said this joke, I'm gonna look at the guy behind me and see if he actually laughed like he said he did. And then I'm gonna find out he was a liar.
Yeah.
We'll hear about it when he joins me.
Yeah. Speaking of IMAX and theaters and movies, we also got some tickets to the upcoming
The Killing Joke.
The Killing Joke.
Batman animated first rated R DC comic movie.
Is it the first rated R?
First rated R.
I remember watching.
Yeah.
Side note: I remember watching. Which it was a Batman movie, but it was based around the Joker animated movie.
Okay.
And I remember that was like one of the first animated movies that I seen where there was blood.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They're always more adult. You know, more.
Yeah,
they're
always
more
more adult. It wasn't that much blood. It was just a little glimpse of here and there.
Oh, yeah.
Like he punched him in his mouth or something, and it was like blood flew across.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh shit! I'm an adult.
The whole the Joker beating Robin to death with a crowbar and everything, and that one wasn't even rated R. You know, they show some things and they don't make it rated R. It's like close call. You know, like it's on the brink of it. But this one actually got the official. And because it gets in depth with the, you know, I ain't gonna spoil it for anybody if they don't.
Yeah, they don't know the story.
But, I mean, it gets pretty violent.
Yeah.
So people call it the definitive Joker story. You know,
of course,
your origin and everything.
Yeah, they and this is what trips me out too when people be like, "Oh, the Batman vs Superman was too dark," and I'm like, "Bitch, Batman been dark."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
When was it?
Yeah, when was this motherfucker not dark? When is it?
He goes by the Dark Knight. Come on. He's a bat.
The Dark Knight and the Dark Knight Rises. What the fuck else do you want?
He's a bat. When do bats come out? In the daytime? No, it's in the dark. People act like they don't realize it. They're blind to the fact.
Yeah, they're just hating this shit.
Yeah, they were hating. They weren't going to give it a chance to begin with. That's what it was.
They went in there was like, it's not Marvel, so fuck Batman versus Superman.
Exactly. Sour. You know what I'm saying? Just because it didn't have bright colors and a lot of jokes. Like, it was serious. It was more adult.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how it is. And DC Animated proved that already because they're the same way.
DC's always been pretty good with their animated movies, though.
I've always enjoyed it. I own a lot of them.
And just the animated shows and stuff, period.
Oh, yeah, period.
Always been pretty good.
I mean, they actually, for this one, for the Killing Joke, they brought back from Batman, or the animated series.
Yeah.
From the 90s. I mean,
that show is awesome.
One of the best animated series you'll probably ever see, especially being a Batman animation.
Yeah, like, man, just how they
check that out if you can.
That's why I've been waiting to see I've been waiting to see Clayface in the movie ever since the Batman animated.
Yeah, but they brought back the Joker and Batman, the people who played him. Mark Hamill, you know what I'm saying, who plays the Joker, and
yeah, you're right.
And his name slipped my head right now. Who plays Batman? He really did, but. Original one. Yeah. I mean, definitive ones. People say their voices were perfect for the characters, you know, and they just couldn't play them on film, you know, because they don't have the look, you know. But voice-wise, these guys kill it, and we're going to get their early viewing. And
it's going to be lit.
Yes, I mean, it's not going to happen until, July 25th. So we got
it's like a one-time showing everywhere, right?
One-time showing at 7:30 and... 10 o'clock, so it's a one-day showing, 7:30 and 10 o'clock, so two showings in that day, and the tickets just went on sale on the 17th, and you can look it up at your local theater and find out if they're selling them there, because it's only select theaters.
Yeah.
So
for those of y'all that don't know, Riffa is a I don't want to say Batman fanatic because it's not really Batman.
Yeah.
It's Joker.
Yeah.
Riffa's actually a Joker. Matter of fact, right now, he's got a hat on his head that has the Joker. Yeah, he's got a lot of, he's got a shirt with the Joker smile that says straight out of Arkham. Right?
He's got the watch.
He's got the
bracelet, yeah. Suicide Squad watch and bracelet. Yeah.
He's got the Suicide Squad trinkets and the movie hasn't even come out yet.
It's going down.
He's serious. So if y'all ever want to like send some fan art of like Joker, to the homie Riffa,
I'd love it.
Send that, but you got to tweet him though, because he don't be on his Twitter. So you got to tweet it to him so he misses it.
Lure me in.
Yeah, get at him. It's at RIFFA254 on Twitter. But yeah, man, it's gonna be lit when we go see that. Man,
it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna bring up where you can actually get tickets, so you can check it out yourself.
Fandango?
Nah, it's Fathom.
Yo,
Fathom.
You got like an affiliate link or something?
Nah. I'll even give the link that I follow that gave me the heads up on that. You know, it's comicbook.com. Like they keep me updated with stuff, and I get emails from them. And yeah, they told me when that was coming out, and when I found out, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and get these tickets the day they put them on release, and they released them on 17th, the day after my birthday. So,
this was like a crazy week for you, man. Like you got it all in for your birthday.
Oh yeah,
you got Tupac, you got Joker.
Yeah, some of the best things. All I need is my Walking Dead back, but that ain't happening until October.
Yeah, when does that come back anyways?
October. Yeah. I can't wait for that. But yeah, you can get tickets though. Check out to see if you can get the tickets at www.fathomevents.com. That's next door. Not even in our city, but next door.
Yeah, that was the only place really, huh?
Yeah,
Harker Heights.
Yep, Harker Heights. So we're gonna go over there and check it out.
It's not open to everybody.
No,
it's only open to select theaters.
Yeah, and
it wasn't in our city.
Yeah, it wasn't even in our city.
Even though our city's bigger than fucking whack ass Harker Heights.
And the closest city after Harker Heights was like 20-something miles away. I never even heard of the city.
It was Ding Dong, Texas?
It was Sling Schlong, Texas. I don't know. It started with an S.
No, they have a real place called Ding Dong, Texas. Oh. If y'all don't believe me, y'all can go Google it. Like, pause. I'm not even like trying to you know what I'm saying? But there's a real place called Ding Dong, Texas.
If you look at cities in Texas, they have some crazy names. Some places. There's more than that. I've seen.
They got one that's like Little River Academy.
Yeah, it's like what
the fuck kind of name is this for a city?
Yeah,
it's some weird, especially where we at. Like it's some weird. If you look around the surrounding cities, it's some weird ass named cities around here, man. I don't even know.
It's just wild.
Population like 212 and shit.
Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah,
everybody knows everybody.
Their schools is like kindergarten through 12.
All in
one classroom.
All in one classroom. If they want
teacher
for excitement, they go to other cities. They got to travel to have excitement.
They travel over here. We're like to LA.
Yeah, basically.
Like they come over here for big dreams.
They're like yes, and their big dreams is hitting our mall.
All right, man. So look, we got a new interview coming up.
Yeah.
Her name is Leigh. She's from ComixCentral.com.
Oh.
And we're gonna be talking to her about some dope stuff with the indie comic world, and I think they got like a whole little platform that they're building up.
That's what's up.
Yeah,
that sounds interesting. Definitely.
Yeah, so we're gonna ask all the questions for everybody that's out there that's indie comic heads, or maybe y'all create indie comics. We're gonna get to the bottom of it, and they also got an Indiegogo campaign that they need a little bit of support with, man. So make sure y'all check that out. We'll link that up in the show notes, and we'll get back to you guys right after these word from the sponsor.
Yep.
All right, peace.
Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook. A new social network arises every day. If you need social media branding, the team at First Class Social can handle it. From influencer marketing to new media advertising, we got it covered. Head over to firstclasssocial.com today for more info. That's firstclasssocial.com.
What's up, everybody? We are back, and we got our interview here with Leigh. She's from ComixCentral. Is that Comic and Central? Or is that ComixCentral?
ComixCentral with an X. Yeah.
Okay.
One word.
ComixCentral. And you basically are, I guess, launching a platform for indie comic book artists, and I guess pretty much the culture that surrounds that. So if you could just introduce yourself and let them know exactly what ComixCentral is all about.
Sure. My name is Leigh Jeffery, and I'm actually a comic book creator. I'm an illustrator. And we're putting together a website that is going to be dedicated to indie comic book creators and communicators like yourselves and fans. We feel like there's a large hole missing in the industry that would allow us to all come together in one place to, distribute and promote and talk about our comics. Right now, we're sort of spread all across the web, and there's no real center place for us to all to get together. So that is what ComixCentral is in a nutshell. That's the idea.
That's great. I mean, what was the reason for starting ComixCentral?
Sure.
I mean, what happened to make you guys go, we need to make this platform like ASAP?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been in the industry for a number of years now, and I've put out one book with a fellow creator named Kevin Hawk, and we just had a difficult time distributing it and promoting it. I mean, he didn't so much. He's a natural promoter himself. He's pretty good at it. But I'm more of an introvert, and I like to do things through the web. And I spread the book and my work all across the web. And I'm a member of every single website you can be a member of. And I just found it was very, very difficult to get any traction, to get anybody to see me. I would go to these cons and just sort of sit there and, it's just really difficult to get attention for your books. And so a couple months ago, another friend of mine approached me to draw his book for him. And he was saying, how do we promote this once it's done? And I said, well, we can go the publisher route, but that's not, really doesn't happen very often. It's far and few between that actually end up getting a publisher. And I said, I wish there was a website that just we could promote our own book on it and the website would treat us like a publisher would, except we still owned our content. And he was like, yeah, that would be great. Does that exist? And I was like, no. So, I went everywhere looking for it and I dug everywhere.
Which is kind of weird because the internet is like so huge and vast.
I agree.
You would think that this would be out there.
I agree. But, I've been doing this for 5 years or more and I just haven't come across it. So either it exists and it's not being promoted properly or it just doesn't exist at all. So I thought, well, I am by trade, like my day job, I'm actually a web designer and a graphic artist. And I work with a team of people that, we build websites all the time and we put together companies and we do marketing and this is kind of what we do for a living. So I thought, well, why wouldn't we do this? Why wouldn't we make this community for these people that we love so much? And it just made so much sense for us to actually, sit down and come up with a plan. And we did that. And a couple months later, we've got ComixCentral ready to go. So, yeah. Well, awesome. After we do our Indiegogo campaign.
So when did your passion for comics start?
Geez. I don't think I can pinpoint a time. I've always loved comic art, like as far back as I can remember since, the early days of picking up Archie comics. Yeah.
That goes back.
So, yeah, right? Yeah, really. No. It's the gateway drug for girls into comics, I think, is Archie. So,
Archie?
Yeah. So, I've always loved that. So, but I think I got really serious about it about 5 years ago when I decided that I wanted to be an artist, like a comic book artist. And so I put my head down and just decided to learn how to do that. And that's another reason, why we decided to do ComixCentral is because learning the craft is really difficult as well. Like you have to be extremely dedicated to find those resources for free. I couldn't afford to go to art school, so I had to do it all on my own. And, we thought, man, if we could just put a community together where the veterans could teach the young ones and we could just get somewhere like that, it would be so great.
Show them the ropes.
Yeah.
Speaking of you, teaching the young ones, I'm kind of working on a webcomic myself with a friend of mine, and I'm not really the comic, I'm not the artist. I just kind of had a story, and then we worked on it. We worked on like the script and everything, and but I'm going to be handling like the marketing and all that. And the first thing that I ran across when I was looking at how people, market their webcomic is that there's nobody really doing it correctly, right? Or, and it seems like there's a lot of people that, I guess, artists that are more focused on the creation and the creativity side of it.
Yep.
But they don't know how to market the webcomic or the indie comic or whatever. And so is that something you guys are going to be teaching along in your tutorials and seminars?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely something that we need to address because, I personally know a lot of people that have given up because the promotional part is so hard. As creators and as, artists, we love to focus on the creation process because we're creative by nature, but we're not necessarily very good at promoting ourselves and getting our message out there and doing the marketing part of it. And, that's what a publisher is for. So, if we can actually give people those tools and then give them a site that they can actually put their work onto and we can take care of the promotion and marketing for them and treat them like a publisher would treat an artist, that would be great. But yeah, we definitely want to have a tutorial area, like a learning center, where people can upload their YouTube videos on how to do everything from, inking to self-publishing. And, you just have one hub that you can go to get that type of information as a new artist and as a new creator.
Do you guys plan on doing a conference?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we're really, wanting to turn this into, like the Cadillac of indie comic websites. Like we want it all. We want, all of the creators to have that place where, they're treated special. And we definitely want to have conferences. We'd like to have conferences with workshops and, awards. We'd like to give out awards every year to these people. And, we're thinking big. We're not thinking about having a small little website that, a few hundred people visit. We're thinking, like millions of people in traffic. And that comes with conferences, definitely. Yeah.
Trying to open some doors.
Definitely. Yeah, we are.
What were some of your favorite comics growing up? Like, which ones were your favorite?
I'm a big Spider-Man fan. I always have been. The classics, really. I like Spider-Man, Superman, Batman, all the ones. Yeah. And then Archie.
All the man.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, those are definitely some great ones. Definitely.
Yeah.
So what do you think about the trajectory of Spider-Man since they came? Because, it came out with, Sam Raimi and then, switched over to the Amazing Spider-Man. And now he's back over to Marvel and he's showing up in the Avengers and they got a new movie coming out. How do you feel about that trajectory of Spider-Man?
I have mixed feelings about it. I think everybody does. I really, really loved the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I really loved those films. The third one was a little iffy, but
a little janky.
A little bit. But it's I don't know. I don't know. Now that he's back in the hands of Marvel, I don't know. It's hard to say because like the young people coming up they're seeing this Spider-Man for the first time, and he's back being like a kid again. And I mean, Aunt May's hot for some reason, but I don't know why. But I don't know. It's hard to say. I have faith that Marvel will take it in the right direction. They don't seem to be able to do anything wrong lately. I really love everything they're doing right now. So
they definitely got a good game plan.
Yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna hold off judgment, but I think Tobey Maguire is still, Spider-Man in my mind.
Yeah. So I would assume that you were always enjoying the illustrations of Spider-Man growing up. Also, like you were a fan of the illustrators.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I used to, watch that. The old Spider-Man cartoon. Yeah, it was.
The one on Fox.
Was it on Fox? I don't remember. It was on after school.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That was classic.
Yeah, it was pretty great. Yeah.
We must be about the same age. Do you mind me asking how old you are?
Sure, I'm 36.
Oh yeah, see, man,
we're in our 30s.
Yeah. We're 31, but still,
2 years off.
We're still babies.
Yeah, you're on the good side of 30. Yeah.
Now the good side of 30 is 28.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I want to change my answer. I'm 28.
So I mean, you were speaking about like a comic that you did with a friend of yours. Is that the only one that you've done, or do you have any more that you're working on?
I've got some that I'm working on. I'm always working on my own stuff. I haven't released any of it because creators. So I've got a few, but the one that we actually released, we did a 4-part series of it's a dark comedy called Fantasy Killer. And that was the first book that I had done, and it was the first book that Kevin had done. And it was such a crazy learning curve. I said to him the other day, I was like, the first book looks like 2 different people created it from the last book because we learned so much in between. Oh, wow. Yeah, it was really funny. So, and, now that I've got those skills under my belt, I'm looking to do more work. But like I said, I've got another friend that I'm doing a book with. Once he gets the script written, I'm supposed to be pestering him all the time to get that book written. But so, yeah.
Well, so we're talking about the DC and the Marvel and all that. What's your take on these comics being made into movies?
Oh,
Like, on both sides.
Do you think there's like it's getting over flooded or oversaturated is probably the better word? And I mean, do you want to see more, or do you think that they should bring in more of the indie side, maybe?
Ooh, wouldn't that be good? Yeah, I would love to see more indie work done. Definitely. I think we're kind of done with Batman.
So I take it in like Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I'm not going to comment on that. Poor Ben.
More mixed feelings.
You must have been in some arguments.
Yeah. There was plenty of arguments that I could understand.
She's like, no comment.
No. It's. I just feel like DC has a huge collection of characters, and they keep harping on the same ones, and I'm like, well, why don't we see Wonder Woman out there, or
she's coming.
Yeah. I would, I'd like to see a Teen Titans movie. Actually, I would love to see that.
Awesome. That would be
great.
I was actually seeing that they're going to be making the girl Margot Robbie was trying to set it up to where they have like an all-female villain cast with like Poison Ivy, Harley Quinn, or whatever, and they've actually, I think they've already greenlighted it, or whatever.
Interesting. I wonder if they're going to use the same Harley from Suicide Squad.
Well, yeah, I think they're going to use her. It's going to be like a throw-off movie, but it's going to have all-female cast type feel.
Oh,
speaking of the all females, you being a woman in the comic world, did you run across friction, from the male counterparts?
I haven't run across any yet. I know it's out there because I see it in the blogs and stuff, but personally, I've just been, welcomed. I've never had anybody say anything derogatory towards me or nasty or tell me I don't nothing. I don't know. I've never had a problem with it so far. Knock on wood. We'll see what happens.
That's because the ones that you do hear from are the ones that are hiding behind the keyboard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've had a few, kind of nasty, dirty things said to me, but I'm like, that kind of just comes with being on the internet. I don't think it had anything to do with comics. I think it was just, yeah.
Nobody says anything dirty or nasty to me, so I'm kind of jealous. So you can put some women to say some dirty nasty to me. No, I'm just kidding. But so I mean, let's go back to ComixCentral. We kind of got off on you. We want to go back to ComixCentral. So why the indie focus out of all? I guess why such a focus on the indie side?
Well, I think I want to focus on it because the people that I know are indie, and that's where my heart lies. And those are the books that when I pick them up, I can really feel the authors in them. I can feel their touch, and I can see the hard work, and I know the hard work that goes into those books. And this is the community that I've been involved with for a while, and everybody's been so kind and so nice, and everybody's just so helpful all the time. And it breaks my heart that they're not getting the respect that they deserve, and that they get sort of the shaft. Even in Comic-Cons, there's lots of talk about, fan artists, and I'm a fan artist too, so I can't really say much about them, but it's hard when you go to these Comic-Cons and you see these people that have poured their whole lives into these amazing comic books, and people just walk right by them, and they just sit there with that look on their face of, please come and talk to me. I want to tell you about my book. And people just walk right by towards, the pictures of the Hulk or Iron Man, And,
this is very true, because I've gone to some Comic-Cons and I see this happening so much.
Yeah. And I mean, it's fine. Like, if you're a fan and that's what you're into, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, I mean, I sell it, like I said, so I'm kind of a hypocrite here. But, I just really want to give the indie community the due that is deserved. I mean, they are the heart of the comic book industry. This is where, talent is pulled from. This is where new storylines come from. These are the people that are doing that. And if these people don't have the support that they need, they're going to quit. Because it's hard, and the pool's getting bigger. Like, more and more people are putting their product out there, and and they seem to be getting less and less attention. So that's why I was like, we need a site to pull the attention back where it actually belongs, in that uncensored, creative pool that actually creates these comics.
So for the people that don't know, what is the difference between an indie comic and I guess like a major comic for people who aren't aware?
Well, indie basically means that it's creator owned and creator controlled. So the creator gets to, decide what happens and where the story goes, and they own the characters. If you, like in Marvel and DC, if you work for one of those companies and you create a character, Marvel or DC owns the rights to that character. You don't own the rights to that character. So in indie, you basically get all the money is how it works, and you get all the credit, and you get to make the decisions, and nobody can mess with your product. I'm sure that, a lot of creators who've created a lot of the Marvel and DC characters aren't really happy with where those characters have ended up. They probably weren't where they thought they were going to be.
It's been hard for Marvel and DC to kind of set off new characters, though, because everybody goes for the classic, characters all the time.
Yeah, you don't see too many launches. So, good. You see it happen with the indie. The indies get out there because they don't have a chance because everybody's stuck on everything else.
Yeah. It's interesting you say that, though, because it's like that might actually be, with the movies, the way they're pushing the movies right now, they may burn people out on those characters, and people might start looking for the new stuff, and being really hungry for that.
Yeah, that's why I kind of think DC has a strong chance because we've been kind of marveled out for like the past maybe almost a decade, just like pure Marvel hitting us. So I don't know, DC
multiple movies every year. So yeah,
that's true. That is true.
So what are 5 indie comics you'd recommend for people who don't know about too many good comics? Or haven't seen anything out there. So
sure. 5 I'd recommend. Well, I would look into Dave. If you've seen that, look that one up. That one's pretty great. That one's actually been published, but it's still an indie comic. It's pretty great. Black Hole Hunters Club by Ricky Lima. It's pretty fantastic. Let's see, what else have we got here? Wolf Hands. Check out Wolf Hands. That one's pretty
Wolf
great.
Hands.
Wolf Hands
sounds interesting.
Oh, it's fantastic. Yeah, look that one up for sure. Wolf Hands. Actually, one of my favorites is Stephen Colbert's Tech Jansen. So if you've ever checked that out, it's pretty funny.
Stephen Colbert has an indie comic?
He does. Yeah, he does.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna
Yeah, he does. Out. Yeah, he does. It was actually published by Oni Press, but it's pretty good.
It's ongoing?
No, it's over.
Okay.
I think there's 2 graphic novels is how it's ended up.
Well,
but it's pretty funny.
I bet it is.
Check that one out. Yeah.
Check that out. Now I see that you guys are launching an Indiegogo campaign. First off, with 2 questions: how close are you to launching? And second, what do you hope to accomplish with the Indiegogo campaign?
Sure. Well, as far as launching goes, we're very close. We have probably 80% of everything ready to go. What's left to do, and that's what we're funding right now, is the actual the development that is left over. So we've got quite a bit of the development finished, but what we need is a more experienced developer to come in and actually put the things together so that it doesn't break and that we've got really good security. So that's the one thing. And then what we're wanting to do with the money from the campaign is actually set up the marketing and the promotion so that we can actually get the word out there. Because, you can build the best site in the world, but if your marketing and promotion suck, nobody's going to come and see it. And, I work with some of the best people in the world with marketing and distribution. And that's what we're going to do. We want to spend money on advertising. We want to spend money on Google ads and traditional advertising and get people in there and through the doors to see what we've got to offer. Because the more people we bring in, the better our creators are going to do. And that's what we really want. We want people to actually be able to make a living doing the thing that they love. And that's pretty much what we hope to do with that campaign.
So as far as, one of the things I seen you guys were saying is that you guys handle the marketing. Okay.
Yeah.
What does that does that actually entail for people who may be interested in trying to sign up with you guys, or how is that actually handled?
Well, basically what we're talking about is doing large media campaigns. So we're talking about advertising in all formats or all media. So we want to do web advertising. We want to do traditional like magazine, inside comics advertising. And we're not just going to be, putting forward our website. We're going to be taking, the comics that are on our website and saying, like if you want to see what a XYZ comic, and basically what we want to do is advertise like we're a publisher for these books, except they're creator owned. So it would be the way Marvel puts out advertising for Spider-Man, except we would be doing that for our indie creators. So that's basically what we're talking about, is just doing a large media campaign and an ongoing media campaign where we want to be dumping a lot of our money back into the advertising and promoting of the website.
That's really good, because I mean, there are a lot of I guess like indie comic artists out there, and they probably don't have a budget to market, or if they probably spend all their budget on ink and paper for the most part, and they don't have enough money to make a website or anything like that. So my next question is this part social network?
I would say so. The way it is built right now, everybody has a profile page that works like a store slash bio of themselves. So you're able to upload all of your own work into that store that you're able to sell. But it's also a place where you can put your your updates and things that are going on in your life, and put a little bio in there, and also write down the things that you do so that you can be sorted on the website by your skills. And we're also planning on having a community and a forum so that people can come and hang out and talk comics and be with people like them that are into indie comics and stuff. So it is part social network, I think. Social network meets marketplace, I guess, is what it's going to be. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So let me ask you this: while we're because I'm been checking you guys out and really looking into what you guys are going to be offering, and one of the things that I will be interested in, and I'm probably sure a lot of artists are interested in, is you're going to have like a work search capability where you'll be able to list a job or find a job. Can you talk a little bit about that, or how that's going to work?
Sure. Well, actually, we've separated.
Or some examples of people that would use that feature, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. Sure. Well, actually, what we've done is we've separated it into 3 different areas. So there will be an actual jobs board for people and companies that are looking for skilled work. And then there'll be a collaboration board where, if you're looking for an inker, you'd basically put like a personal ad on there. So I'm looking for an inker, and people can come in there and they can find work for themselves. And then we're going to have a freelance board as well. So this is just people that are just looking for, I just need someone to color my book for me quickly, but I don't want to collaborate. I've got, a couple bucks put together that I actually want to pay somebody for. So that's what we're thinking about doing, so that people actually have an opportunity to actually find work here and find other people to work with and pick up, little bits of piecework as well. Mm-hmm.
No, that's really dope, because I mean, it sounds like you guys thought of everything.
Yeah.
You guys really sat down and was like, let's get it all.
Oh yeah. Well, we've done brainstorming sessions that are just ridiculous. So yeah. And I mean, like I said, the people that I work with are just ridiculously creative, and this is what they do. So yeah, we really want to build, an amazing website.
Can you talk a little bit about your team?
Sure.
That you've been working with?
Yeah, sure. I'm working with my friend Jamie, I've been working with him for a long time. He's a business strategist, and he also does promotional web marketing as well. And then my Kirsten, she is out in Seattle, and she is an SEO expert and a project manager and a marketing whiz, and she actually is really into the psychology of marketing and has dug really deep into those things. So she's brilliant. And then there's Chad in Montreal, who is he's an affiliate marketer and also a business strategist as well. And he's brilliant too. I mean, they're all brilliant. I think I'm the dumbest one on the team.
Y'all over here acting like
really.
Avengers.
That's what we are. Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're all over. We got our sections we're protecting.
That's true. Yeah, and Jamie's in LA, so yeah, we're all over the place. So, and then there's Marty in Vancouver, who is a publishing, an expert in publishing and promotion as well. So. He's got that portion of it covered when we actually start looking at doing print on demand and different types of publishing options for our creators as well. So yeah.
Team Voltron.
Damn right. Yeah. That's right.
This is like when the Power Rangers hit the Megazord level now.
Yes. Well, I got to brag about those, right? What am I going to do? They're great.
Well, I mean, with everything getting to like digital and everything, I mean, how do you feel? Like, do you still prefer like paperback or hard copies, of comics? I mean, everything's starting to go digital. So, I mean, eventually no one's going to own an actual copy that they hold in their hand. They're going to have it just on their phone or their tablet.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm personally still a fan of the paperback or hardcover. Like, the digital, I still haven't transferred to that myself. But,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, what do you still like? Do you like...
I'm really into trade paperbacks right now. Like, my pull list got a little bit ridiculous, and so I just sort of stopped buying floppies, and now I wait. I think Netflix messed me up because now I have to watch I have to binge read now too. Like, I have to know what's happening next, and so I've started reading like just trade paperbacks recently. But yeah, I agree with you. Like, I love holding it in my hand and flipping the pages, and there's something really nice about that experience. It's just, it's...
Younger generation will never know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, the Netflix ruined my life too, because I can't even sit through a movie anymore without going, I mean, this happened so quick. I mean, can we get a little bit more with the character development?
Exactly.
I'm like...
Right. No, I know exactly what you're talking about. Daredevil has ruined me for all...
Daredevil, I've been trying to put... this guy over here on Daredevil for the longest. I'm like, yo, this changes everything.
He hasn't seen it?
I still haven't seen it.
Well, you know what? Set aside a week of your life and just turn it on. It is amazing.
What did you think about season 2?
And I don't mind spoilers, so
we're not gonna get too deep. We're not gonna spoil it too much for you, but
okay.
For him. But what did you, I guess, think of it overall, spoiler free?
Overall, I loved it. Still,
yeah,
I loved it.
So, was it because of the Punisher?
Yeah. Oh man, I don't think they could have done him any better.
Yo, they're gonna do a spinoff. And I was tweeting Netflix on Twitter like, you better spin this off into a Punisher.
Yeah,
I'm gonna cancel my subscription.
We should all get together and boycott it. I don't know if they do. The Punisher is great.
Yeah, it's a good show, Sharif. You should really watch it.
I will.
I'm trying to tell you here.
I'm slipping. I guess.
Listen, if you're not watching it because you're thinking about the old Daredevil movie and how that left a bad taste in Ben Affleck.
Oh man, no, you're not even the same. Yeah, not even close.
The same.
No.
Right?
Well, if it's exclusive to Netflix, it has to be a little raw.
It's gritty and violent and in all the right places. It's so great.
You know what messed me up? So I was trying to get into the comic book shows, and I tried to watch. This is what happened. I watched Daredevil, and I was like, "Oh, this is amazing." And then I watched Jessica Jones, and I was like, "It's pretty good." Not like Daredevil, but I liked it still. And then I watched The Flash, and I was like, "This is doo doo." This is so trash to me. And then I tried watching Arrow, and I was like,
no, don't do that. Don't do that.
You can't work that way.
I watched them in the wrong order.
Yeah, you did.
In the wrong order is correct.
I actually DVR Flash, and I fast forward it a lot.
Really?
I do, to get to the action scenes, because I can't handle the storyline a lot of times. I can't.
Yeah. It's kind of teeny bopperish too, a little bit. You know what I mean?
I think that's who they're going after, though. I think they're going after very
family type stuff.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, Daredevil. You have to put the kiddies to bed for Daredevil.
Oh man, yeah. It's definitely adult. Yeah.
I mean, have you heard about the Killing Joke getting a theater present? They're going to show it on theaters. The Batman Killing Joke animation.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, one day they're going to do it, July 25th.
Oh, you're kidding! I never knew
Select
about that.
theaters.
Interesting. That'll be good.
I looked it up. It was on fathomevents.com. You go on there and you can find out a near theater that's going to be playing. And yeah, it's only one day and only 2 showings. So.
They'll be lined up around the block.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I ordered my tickets.
There'll be people camping.
Me and my friends are going to be there.
Yeah.
So let's take it back to ComixCentral again.
Sure.
I know we keep jumping all over the place.
That's all right. No, I love
it. My question is you guys are doing the comic box subscription. Mm-hmm. I'm actually very interested in that because you know that there's a lot of things going on, like the Birch box and all these boxes are out right now. But this is going to be like the comic nerd box. What are you guys planning on doing with this?
Well, what we're planning on doing is having a subscription model where there'll be different tiers of it. So you can choose the books that you want to read every month, and they'll be delivered to your door. And one of the features of ComixCentral is that we've actually we're going to have print on demand of indie comics. So if you upload your comic book, people will be able to buy an actual printed edition of it for themselves. Cool. So that's what we want to do with the comic box. So you can pick any book on the website that you want to subscribe to. And then also we're going to have a certain number that go into that box every month that are chosen by, like a secret board or, one of those types of things. So basically picks. And, that's another way that we want to get the word out too, is actually, giving people books that they may not think to read, stuff that might push the envelope a little bit or make them go, ooh, that's really interesting. So yeah.
That's dope. I really like that idea. I think that's gonna change the game. I mean, that's a really cool idea.
Yeah, we're excited about it. Yeah.
Really another question I have is that you spoke about more than just, I guess, indie comic artists using your website. I've seen you speak about bloggers and podcasters. How are they going to be able to utilize this site?
Sure. Well, what when I was telling you about the profile page, as it being like a social media site, we want to have the ability for everybody that's involved in comics to upload whatever they do. So if you're a comic book writer, you can upload just your writing so people can see writing samples of yours. If you're a podcaster, you can upload your podcast feed onto there. And then that will go into a library of other podcasters so people can find you that they've never been able to find you before, because there'll be a database for podcasts. If you're a print artist, you can upload your prints onto there. That'll go into a library of prints so people can get at your work. Bloggers, we're going to have it's called Front End Submission Blog. So basically anybody will be able to put their blog on there, and write about whatever they want. So, we'll have all different categories so people can find new, interesting, cool bloggers to follow. We really want to just be an open platform to anybody that's interested in comics to bring their work on there and showcase their entire portfolio and sell what they want to sell and share what they want to share. And just kind of bring us all into one place so that we can all get together and actually build a really powerful community around indie comics.
Yeah, this is, I think it's gonna be amazing. I really want everybody that's listening right now to go to their Indiegogo link. We're gonna link this up in the show notes so you guys can donate, because I really want to see this come to life. Yeah, I really do. And one of the things that I guess should intrigue people is that all the webcomics are free. Is that right?
Yeah, we're going to follow the traditional webcomic model, which is free. But what we've done is we've actually reimagined the way webcomics are read. So right now they're read in a scrolling format. And what we want to do is actually upload them into an e-reader so that people can upload one page at a time the way they do traditionally. Okay. But people can read them on their tablets or on their computers in the same way that you actually read a digital comic is what we want to do. Just to make it a little bit easier. I actually find reading webcomics a little bit difficult, and I've always thought that if it was done in this way, this would be a little bit, easier to read and a little bit easier to follow. Sometimes you get onto a webcomic site and you can't find the first page because they always land on the last page, and sometimes they don't actually link it to the first page because everybody's sort of in control of their own format on Tumblr anyway.
Yeah, I've noticed this. I've noticed this on WordPress too. And because I do web design. I know you guys are saying you do. I do web design, SEO, social media marketing, and all that. And so that was one of the things I was trying to figure out how people formatted these web comics on their websites, and everybody's just kind of all over the place. Yeah. It's like this person's doing it this way, and this person's doing this way. This person has like 27,000 ads that kind of pop over the actual the actual comic, and you can't really see anything, and it's a mess sometimes.
Mm-hmm, yeah. So we just want to clean that up, make it easier for the reader, make it easier for the creator. And, and the cool thing about ComixCentral is that, like, let's say you've had a webcomic and you've been writing it for a year and you're like, well, I would like to turn this into a graphic novel now. Now you can just take those files and drop them into, your store on ComixCentral, and boom, people can buy it as a graphic novel for print on demand or digital. So, I don't know about you, but sometimes I'll find a creator or a book that I really like, and it's hard to track down other things that they've done.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure that those people are getting those fans, because those fans are looking for them, but it's difficult to find them sometimes because we're not all natural promoters and we don't always think to put a link on something, when you want to get your work out there. You're not always thinking, oh, I better link this to Twitter and Facebook. But that's something that we definitely want to fix.
Yeah, it's going to be beneficial to a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it will. I think we've really got a platform that's going to help a lot and get people back to creating and not having to worry so much about the actual,
the marketing and the work, right?
Yeah, the marketing and how do I do this exactly? Yeah.
Believe it or not, this happens in the music world too. You get a bunch of artists and they make one song. They're gonna make one song, and then they just share a SoundCloud link out and just hope and think the world is gonna listen to the music. And it does not work that way. Yeah. And it happens in all forms of, I guess, art. Yeah. Where, it even happens with people that do just your basic painting and stuff, and they just think people are gonna come to buy it. You really have to market yourself, and you guys are providing that platform for the people, which is really dope. Because I haven't, as much as I've run across online, I really haven't run across anything like this before. And I really hope that it's successful, because I really want to see it succeed. I really do. So I know a lot of people that are having so many issues right now trying to get their web comic or their indie comic going, and they don't know what to do, or they don't have the money to print or whatever. And this pretty much is everything all rolled into one.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, it's funny because I'm creating the site because I want it. This is what I want for my work, and this is what I've been looking for years. Yeah, and I'm I want this. I want to put my work on this website, So I know that if it's something that I'm interested in, this is the website I've been looking for, then there's definitely, people out there that are feeling the same pain that I've got.
Oh yeah. Yep. This is definitely going to be great because we're going to people are going to finally actually get to see things other than the mainstream comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I like Robert Downey Jr., but I'm kind of tired of Iron Man. Let's be real. He's funny, but I'm all right.
I heard they're doing another movie.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah. I think they are.
Yeah, I heard they're doing.
I think there's 12 of them. I think they're doing another 12. It's gonna be.
Jesus.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Well, all right. Well, that's pretty much all we got. Where can people find out more about how to donate to the Indiegogo campaign and more about the website?
Sure. You can come to ComixCentral.com with an X. We're also on Twitter and Facebook at ComixCentral and Indiegogo at ComixCentral. Or you can come to the link. You guys are going to put it in the show notes.
Yes.
I can say it. It's a weird link, but or you can actually just go to Indiegogo and search for us. It's just ComixCentral.
Yes, that's comics COMIX, everybody.
Yeah.
ComixCentral.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly.
And we appreciate you, Leigh, for coming on. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for having me. This was so much fun.
Yeah, no problem. All right, everybody. We'll catch y'all on the flip side.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.